Hello, everybody. Welcome to podcast number 5. Yes?
Yeah, sure.
Number 5 of Froggy and Small Bean. I'm Froggy.
And I'm Small Bean.
Oh my god, I almost forgot who I was for a little bit. I thought I was Small Bean for a little bit. How was your day, Small Bean?
I'm gonna be real, it wasn't a good day.
Oh my gosh, really?
I don't know. I just had, my mood wasn't good. It was okay, the past week, but all of a sudden, maybe it's because I got an email from my professor, the syllabus, and it just completely made. And I was just like, oh, fuck. I don't want to go to school.
Yeah, I know a lot of our friends have been kind of sad this week, especially since school is starting up.
Yeah.
Aw. Sorry, you guys. Aw. What makes it so sad? Is it just the thought of going, or is it just the stress that might happen in the future?
For me, I just feel I think I'm just scared. I mean, first of all, the pandemic isn't getting any better. So there's the stress of that. On the news, a lot of people, or I don't know if you read any articles about people buying fake vaccination cards or whatever. So there's that. People are going on campus with fake vaccination cards. Fuck. And my commute is another thing. I have a long commute, so I just I'm not in the mood of going. And I feel like I compare myself to other students once I'm in, once I start the semester too. So there's that. I feel like I'm not progressing as fast, but I shouldn't be thinking that because, everyone progresses their own pace in life. So I'm trying to get my mindset out of there.
At least you're self-aware,
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the first step. If you're self-aware and you understand it's really just all in your head, I feel it is a little bit easier to kind of get things done. But the wait, what is it? The mechanisms of our minds are an enigma.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
You can't really help it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's one of my concerns too, is I'm taking intro classes, and I feel a lot of students probably already have experience in this field. And I'm literally 24, graduated college 2 years ago, and I'm going into something completely new. But then I have to remind myself, I'm not really doing this for the degree. I'm doing it to genuinely learn and to just have fun. Yeah.
Sometimes I need to remember, there are people who start new things when they're 30 or they're 40. Some people start their degrees when they're that age too. So I'm just I need to get my mindset, worry about myself rather than other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this also relates to this conversation too, but I was having another conversation with a friend we have, and we were talking about if you think you're old now, you really have to stop thinking that, because you're only gonna get older from here.
Right.
So why be miserable now,
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, you see, this is a natural conversation we just had. Literally, okay, high key, we had no idea what we were going to talk about today. You see? It's good.
I just wanted to ramp. I've been so down this past day, or the past couple days, so I just needed to get that out there, to be honest.
Yes.
I need more mental health support.
Oh, and it's very valid, Get that mental health support, sweetie.
That's my excuse for extending my graduation.
And that is okay.
Yeah.
I was about to extend my graduation too, but I was like, no, I don't want to be in school anymore. Yeah, but here I am going back to school.
That's for something that you actually want to learn. So
yeah. I also had a conversation with my mom too. I was like, oh, after maybe like a year of city college, I'm thinking of like teaching abroad, because like it was one of my plans like a year ago before like Corona hit, and like, but that's the thing, like, how long do you think Corona's gonna last?
I don't think it's going to disappear anytime soon unless people like comply. Like if people can just work together, then it would be easier. But
Yeah.
if people keep on doing this type of shit, and new variants start to mutate, then like I don't know.
I'm really hoping, like I'm really hoping by like maybe 1 or 2 years after I'm like done with the city college stuff, like I can actually like do the whole teaching abroad thing, because I want to teach abroad in Japan, but I don't want to do it with like a mask on. You know what I mean? Like I want to smell the air. I want to really experience it without being afraid of like, contracting something.
Oh yeah, that's another problem too. Like, they need to distribute more doses, like that vaccine doses, to other countries.
To other countries, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Also, like in a joking way, like I'm anti-masker. Like I'll still wear the mask, but like I have so many problems with the mask. Like I fucking hate wearing these fucking masks. I'm sick of it. It's like my like general issue with the mask is like it breaks me out a lot. Like the face mask acne is not cute. Yeah.
I'm okay with the mask for me because I don't have to care about people looking at me on that often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I don't have to worry about people approaching me. Like unwanted.
Unsolicited.
Yeah, unsolicited. Like, I think like for me, masks hurt my ears. Like my ears get really sore from the bands.
Yes. No, with the glasses too, bro.
Oh yeah,
on. The mask with glasses is like literally the worst fucking thing, because one, if it's too hot, your glasses fog the fuck up. And two, like that added like weight to it, like the soreness of the bands of like both the glasses and the mask, it's no.
That's true.
It's not cute. I hate it. But yeah, wear your mask, people, because like the more you wear the mask, the sooner we don't have to wear the mask. You feel me?
And the more people that get vaccinated, the better protected we will be. You won't end up in the hospital.
Exactly. Also, it's like more, I feel like I'm no scientist, but I feel like it's more environmentally friendly once we get rid of the mask, because like the amount of masks I see on the ground,
Well,
yeah, it's just like it's not good for the environment either. So let's just let's pack it up. I don't want to wear these fucking masks anymore.
Let's have more empathy. You gotta think about other people instead of yourself for once. Just saying.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
What was I? Okay, so I finally deleted like never mind. Let me scratch that. I deleted Twitter. I was gonna say I finally deleted like the last piece of social media I have, but no, I still have TikTok and shit. But yeah, I finally deleted Twitter, and now I'm just like, okay, real shit. I actually gotta do like some real hobby shit. So went to Barnes and Nobles a few times, got like a book, started reading, got a little floor chair so I can like read with the light shining upon the pages, but yeah. Also, my school doesn't start until like the 30th, so like I still have time to like clown around. Yeah. Yes.
I need more social interaction too.
Period. Well, I mean, you're gonna get it once you like commute and go to
Yeah,
school
but
in
like
person.
I have to. That's not like they're not my friends though. Like that's
I
social
see.
interaction, but it's not like I want to interact with them.
When you got classes, sis, we should go to like the library and like study and stuff.
When do I start?
Mm-hmm.
My
But
first
like,
class.
when are your classes?
When?
Mhm.
Mine's on Tuesday and Wednesday. Apparently, one of my hybrid classes is in person now.
Oh,
So I have 2 in-person classes. Yeah.
so Tuesday and Wednesday you're not free.
Yeah.
I can make that work because my only in-person classes are on Tuesday and Thursday. I do have an online class that has like a scheduled time, which is like 6 p.m. But like, other than that, I'm like free. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should. First of all, we don't really have. Well, in my neighborhood, the library's not that cute. But we should like go out and study.
Yeah. I wouldn't go to my neighborhood either. The library's not that cute there either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, we have to go further into the city. So
Yeah, but like I want to live the fantasy, you know, being
yeah,
like a city girl, studying in like a really cute library or like a little cute cafe. You feel me?
yeah, man.
Yes.
I
Okay,
need
we're
to
gonna plan it out.
I need to get my game together anyways. So that'll put me in check.
Your what together?
My game.
Your game?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? What?
Anyways.
What?
Anyways.
Okay. Oh my god, today I spent the new Evangelion movie came out it came out like Thursday night, and literally the moment it came out, I think I've seen the movie like 4 times. Yes. What was I had a point to this. I really did. I lost my train of thought, to be honest with you.
Well then.
Yes. Oh my god, so in our group chat we discussed maybe going to a escape room like together, and I've always wanted to go. Like there was one time I actually tried to go with like a group of friends, and when we went there they said sold out, and I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, how do you think we would do in an escape room?
I feel like I think we'll get somewhere.
Let's say there's levels to it. Let's say there's 5 levels. The 5th level is like the final level, and like that's where we escape. What level do you think we would reach?
Maybe like halfway, like 3.
Like 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. A 3. Maybe so.
I think that's achievable for us.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I think...
Depends who's going.
Yeah, it depends who's going. But like, okay, like for you personally, what do you think you would contribute to the group? Because I personally think I would be the bimbo of the group and would accidentally find like a clue that would get us out. But like actual mental capacity wise, like I won't contribute anything.
I feel like I would actually contribute a lot, but then if I'm the only one doing it, then I would probably be burnt out by like the 2nd level. Or yeah, like the middle of the 2nd level.
I think if it was one of like those really insane escape rooms, you would definitely have like the physical aspect down. Like if we needed to like, you know, climb like a bunk bed to reach the ceiling or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I really want to go to like a scary one.
Maybe, yeah.
Those sound like a lot of fun, like an escape, like a haunted asylum or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you seen the one of like I think it was Ariana Grande and Jimmy Fallon, and they did like an escape room, and it was like a haunted like hospital or something. Yeah, I think that is a clear representation of what the group would look like for us.
That would be interesting, though. I wonder how like the workers would think of us.
Oh yeah, I forget the workers can actually see you like in the no. I saw a TikTok where someone actually works in an escape room, and then she posted like a video of like these people, and I think the goal was to actually like reach the roof or like the ceiling of the room or whatever, and she was like, oh, I wonder how they're gonna like figure out how to do that, and like she posted the video, and it was literally like one girl. They were doing some type of acrobatic shit. Like she lifted the girl up, but like the girl like on the back was like using like her upper like core to like lift herself up. I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but it was very like acrobatic, you know?
Yeah, like I saw a different TikTok where the girl was handcuffed and she was supposed to find the keys, I'm assuming, to like unlock herself, but she ended up just dislocating her finger to get out, and I was like, damn, it's that
wow.
serious.
Yeah, she thought she was on Saw.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Honestly, but like if it was like a real situation, I think I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
If it was like a real escape room, I think I would do
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, let me do a little intermission. Let me escape rooms. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, there's a few. What is this? This looks scary. Blah, 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 blah. Neon lights. Wait, this looks kind of cool. Okay. Maybe so.
Maybe
so. I definitely think we wouldn't be like a top 10 like group though. Like we would not make the ranks, no. But it'd be fun.
It would, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Moving on. So you know how I said I like went to Barnes and Nobles and like bought a book to read it or whatever? Welcome to Froggy's book recommendations, or not recommendation, book review. Insert little review music here. So I read this book because it was getting like recommended on like my Goodreads account. Only bitches that read have a Goodreads account. You feel me? Do you know what Goodreads is?
Yeah.
Hot girls read. Anyway, so it was getting recommended on Goodreads, and it was getting like recommended on TikTok because somehow I ended up on Book TikTok. I didn't even know that was a thing, but
I was on there for a little bit.
Oh, Book TikTok?
Yeah, because I wanted like more like lesbian novels that weren't like cringy or abusive. So yeah.
Oh my god, this like ties in perfectly because the book I read was actually about lesbians.
Yes.
So the book I read is a horror book called Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke, and I was very wary, very cautious because I saw the author was a male, and you know how it goes with like male authors and like lesbian couples, it's either really bad or I don't know the latter part because I've never read anything from a male that has like good lesbian representation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I was like, and in his picture he was wearing like a Supreme sweater, and I was like, I don't know.
Not the Supreme sweater.
He was, yeah, I think he goes by he, they. So I was like, okay, he, they. Okay, I think he kind of understands the community. Still a little wary. Also, when I bought the book, it was a lot thinner than I thought it would be. It was like, I think it's a good like maybe 100 pages. So it was like pretty thin. Had no idea what the book was about. So in summary, a little context, it's about this lady, I think her name is Agnes, and she goes into a chat room for LGBTQ plus community, and she writes like an ad because she's trying to sell an apple peeler that's like been in her family for like generations or whatever. And then like another person replies, they're like, okay, can I buy the apple peeler from you? And like they kind of hit it off, which is kind of, they bond over the apple peeler, you know? And like, okay, like mind you, all of this happens in like the span of maybe like 5 months.
Okay.
And the book is like written as if it was a chat log. So so it was just like chat logs and emails, which was pretty interesting. So think like Unfriended, the movie, but in a book form.
Oh, interesting.
So like they're hitting it off, they're talking about apple peeler, and like it's pretty clear that they're like romantically involved with each other at this point. But then the other girl who was trying to buy the apple peeler, she was like, oh, I really want to be with you, but like I have a dark side to me. And then Agnes is like, oh, like I love you, like it's okay, just tell me what you want. And then the other girl, I forgot what her name was, let's just call her Jay for now.
Okay.
Jay was like, the dark side in me, like I want to own you, like I want a pure master slave like relationship. So she was just like, you're gonna give me your information to your bank account statements, yada yada yada, like everything. And then Agnes was like, okay. It was like,
this is like a unfriended tied 50 grades 50 shades of gray type shit.
Yes. Okay, also spoiler warning, because I'm pretty much just gonna spoil the entire thing. But so they try it out, and then like you also get to see like their contract or whatever. In the contract it says the master has like full control, and like the slave has to do whatever the master says, right? And in order to like test her loyalty, Jay was like, okay, I'm gonna need you to, it was like small things for her. She was like, go to work in a full red dress, full red lipstick. That's pretty easy, right? And then she was like, okay, go to work, no panties. And then she was like, okay. And then she was like, okay, go to work and put your panties like in one of the bathroom stalls. And then Agnes does all of it. She gets fired from her job.
Oh no.
She gets fired from her job, but she's like, it was very liberating. Like, I really enjoyed this relationship. And then Jay was like, yes, I'm glad that you've proved your loyalty to me. Let's take it a step further. So Jay's like, okay, go to a park, find a salamander, and then like put it in your pocket the entire day. And by the end of the day, go back to the park and kill the salamander. And I was like,
what?
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then Agnes was like, I don't know. Like, I've never killed anything before. She's like, I don't know about this. But she's like really hesitant at first, but she does it anyway. And then after that, she was like, I did it. I didn't like it. Let's stop this relationship. And Jay was like, okay, completely understand. I'm sorry. Like, I made you do that. I understand if you don't want to talk to me anymore, it's fine. And I'm like, okay. But this is like just halfway through the book, right? So like, what the fuck's gonna happen next? Fucking Agnes over here, she's like, I've been thinking about you. I can do this again. Like, we can just try this again, I swear. I was like, what?
My God.
And I was like, bitch, you literally killed like a salamander, like a living thing, for a person you haven't even met, you know?
That's already a red flag.
It's already a red flag. And then, so they're doing like the master slave thing again. It doesn't get as intense as that salamander thing. So like it's pretty good so far. But then Agnes was like, I really want a baby. And then, so these two have not met up like once. Like haven't seen each other, nothing. Not like no in-person thing, anything. And then Jay's like
no video call or anything?
No signs of a video call. It's just pure chat log emails. And then Jay was like, she's like, I can't. Well, first of all, we can't have a child because we're two ladies. Two, we haven't met each other, and like I think financially, she was just like not really ready to have a child. But then Agnes is like really adamant about it. She's just like, I really want to have a baby. Like that's like one of my biggest dreams is like to have a baby, and like I'm in love with you, so I really want to have the baby with you. So this is where it gets a little freaky dinky, right? Miss J was like, oh, one time when I was on vacation, I got what is it, ringworm?
Okay.
And then she was like, it kind of felt like having a child in you because like it's technically a living thing.
Wait, a ringworm or a tapeworm?
A tapeworm.
A tapeworm?
Yeah, because she's like, it's a living thing inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
And and Agnes was like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, Agnes, you just keep on questioning it. And Agnes was like, okay, sure, let's do it. I was like, oh my god.
No.
Yeah, so I forgot. This is the horror. So like the way things were described was like pretty graphic. Yeah. Well, I've read worse, but it was pretty intense. It was like, so the way Jay wanted Agnes to get the tapeworm was to buy like a slab of meat, leave it out for like 2 days or so, and like just, you know,
just like and eat it.
And then the way Agnes described it was like, oh yeah, I watched it for 2 days. I saw like bugs go into it. I saw the sun, heat that shit up. And then she was like, oh yeah, when I cut up a piece, I saw the little worm in there with like the eggs, and and she was like, when she was describing how she like bit into it, she was like the little juicy part of like the eggs. Yeah. I was like, oh my god. Okay, so eventually she gets the tapeworm. But then Jay is like, hey, I'm really concerned about like your mental health, because like Agnes starts like showing like signs of being like kind of crazy. She was like, so like some examples would be like, Agnes would be like, oh my god, I really feel it inside of me. Like this is our baby. What should we name it?
Yeah.
And then Jay was like, oh, that's like all great and all, but like, eventually it's gonna have to like come out, right? Like you're gonna have to like shit it out. And Agnes was like, no, like it's not gonna come out of me. Like I'm gonna keep it inside of me. And then Jay was like, it's physically, it has to come out of you. Like it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be so painful too, to keep it in you.
And Agnes was like, no. Like this is our child. Like this is our child. I've fantasized about you and me in bed together with our child, like in between us. And I was like, oh my god.
That means the child has to come out.
So like Jay breaks it off. She was like, I don't think I love you the way you love me. And I'm like really concerned about your health right now because you're not willing to give up this tapeworm that's inside of you. And then Agnes gets like really upset. She was like, fuck you. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna keep this baby.
Oh, jeez.
And then like Jay just completely like cuts ties with her. And like at the end of the book, it's literally just Agnes sending like a whole bunch of emails. She's like, Jay, please respond back to me. Like, our child needs you. And then she was like, Jay, please respond. Like, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna let this baby pass. And then the last one was just like, Jay, the baby came out. We need you. And then at the end, I think they hint that Agnes might have like Hayward herself because and Jay like never replied back to her. And that was the end of the book.
Oh wow. Oh, this all started from an apple peeler.
From an apple. Oh, I think it was also hinted that she might have K-worded herself with the apple peeler.
Oh my god.
It was crazy.
Wow. That's actually a really interesting book.
It is. It was a very fast read. The way it was written was very fascinating because you are just reading it from like chat logs and emails. So here is my final review. Here is Froggy's final review of Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke. I give it, even though it was like a really wild ride, I give it, I think, like a 6 out of 10.
That's decent.
The reason I gave it a 6 out of 10 is because, one, it was really short, so you can't really write a lot about the characters' personalities and stuff like that. And it was just like based off a chat log and emails, so you don't really get too in depth about like who they are. But I get it, like, you know, it's supposed to be like a short horror like story.
Yeah.
I think I also gave it a 6 out of 10 just because it was really overhyped on the internet. I really was like expecting a lot, and when I read it, I was like, okay, because people were saying like this was the most horrifying, the most like disgusting piece of literature they've read in a while, and I was like, have you been on the internet? Like, yeah.
True. There's some worse things.
Yeah, exactly. What I did find interesting though was like in the author's note, the author said this was like based off a true story and like it's actually an ongoing case.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think he said something about working with like the police department. And like there were certain parts that were like omitted because of like legal reasons and like privacy reasons. But when I searched it up, I couldn't find anything about it. So I was like, interesting. Okay.
It would be a mystery for now, I guess.
But I think that's like the what's the word? The enticing part about it. Like you never know if it's like real or not, because it could happen.
You're right.
It could happen. Like a chat room, like in this day and age, people really do be crazy.
That's true.
And like crazy shit does happen on the internet. Like, are you a Chris historian now?
No, I just need to know the gist of it, and that was the end of my research.
But yeah, that's like an example of like crazy things can happen on the internet. Because if you guys live under a rock, basically people were obsessed with Chris Chan, who is like an internet like personality that's like been around for like forever. And for some reason, like, the reason like he blew up again was because he did something like really horrific to his mom and he got arrested for it. But yeah, crazy shit can happen on the internet, and it's like kind of insane.
Yes.
It's also kind of insane how like when we were kids, we were kind of like the guinea pigs for the internet. You know,
that's true.
Yeah, like we literally saw like the birth of the internet, and like it's crazy because you know, parents didn't really understand it back then. They didn't like really understand like a lot of shit could happen. And I don't know about you, but I had no parental supervision, especially like internet wise. So like,
same.
yeah.
It's also because like, I mean, it's a given because my parents don't know how to use technology very, very well. So they can't control, they don't know how to control the way I looked through the internet and all.
Exactly. And I think that was like the case with a lot of parents. Like they just didn't understand it because, you know, the younger generation really was like, we were the pioneers for that shit. Yeah. There was like this one time, like I really need parental supervision, like on God. I've told this story before, but one time I had a laptop. I was watching a lot of hentai, like a lot of it. And this is like before like I understood what viruses were.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because, you know, like mind you, like I was literally on the internet just like to look at stuff, and like I was clicking shit, had no idea. I had a whole bunch of viruses. And my mom had a friend whose son was like a computer tech dude, like he fixed computers. So my mom was like, okay, we're gonna give your laptop to him so he can fix it. He comes back to like hand deliver it to me, he looks at me because I think I was about like 10 or like 12 at the time. And then clearly like I got the viruses from like hentai sites and like shit. And then he was like, "Oh, do you have an older brother?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Okay, bye." And he just handed me my laptop and he left.
No.
Yeah.
I've had my desktop, like it had a virus too, but I wasn't sure where it came from because I wasn't browsing on any weird sites that I wasn't allowed to be on. Like I just caught it randomly. Maybe because like I didn't have an antivirus software. But what it would do, it would completely take over my screen and it would put up like an ad, like a porn ad on my screen. And then my uncle fixed it and he was just laughing the whole time, but I swear I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I hate that shit. That's okay. I know that you did not do anything wrong. It really just does happen in the internet. Like this random shit just pops up, yeah. Need that ad block, bro. But yeah. I guess to close this podcast, we're gonna take a few Buzzfeed quizzes just so like the audience can gauge who we are, because you know Buzzfeed quizzes are very accurate. And like they're very accurate on like telling us who we are. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna pull up the first one. The first one is called Forget Karen. It's time to find out which heteronormative suburban mom you are. Do you have it pulled up, Small Bean?
Yes.
All right. Do you see the first question?
Yeah.
All right. You want to read it first?
Yeah, sure. So the first question is, what's your youngest son's name? And then the choices are Luna, Cameron, Brendan, Din, or Mud Jr.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think I'm gonna choose Brendan then.
I was looking at that. I was gonna choose either Luna or Brendan Din.
We'll pick one. Which one you choosing?
I'll pick Luna.
Luna? Oh my god. Okay. The next question is, what's the go-to after-school snack? The options are organic chips and salsa, sliced fruit and veggies, Go-Gurt, and mealworms. Mealworms?
Mealworms.
Aren't mealworms for like fish when you go fishing?
I think they're worms that you can feed to lizards. They can be cooked. It's like yeah. It's like one of those candied bugs. You see them in the candied lollipops too.
I think if my kid was like a teenager, I'd give it to them for funsies. Well, first of all, how old is our kid?
I don't know. I'm
Let's say our
assuming
kid is 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Go-Gurt.
Go-Gurt? I think if I was younger, I would probably go with Go-Gurt too. But
But you're a suburban mom, so think as a suburban mom. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go with the fruit and veggies for sure.
Okay.
Okay, next question. Who do you think about when you wake up in the morning? And then the options are your husband, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
The mailman, or your kids.
If I was a suburban mom,
I'm not gonna choose the husband.
Change it so it goes along with your preferences. Heteronormative suburban mom. Oh, heteronormative? Okay, so don't change it to preferences.
Okay. My kids.
Your kids? I think my kids too.
Yeah.
Okay. Who does the chores? The options are the maid, your husband, you do, the kids. Oh, it's the maid straight up. We're having a maid.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll tip her well, though, for sure.
Tip her well, period.
Okay, next question. Bree Landon scraped his knee. What do you do? Drench him in essential oils, sterilize the wound and put a band-aid on it, let him figure it out, or take him to the ER.
The ER one is sending. I can definitely see like a suburban mom doing that.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I would. You know, the options we're choosing, we're gonna be a cool suburban mom. I'm
Which one are
going
you
with
doing?
sterilize the wound and put a band-aid on it.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Ooh, this question's kind of spicy.
Oh.
Jimmy tells you her pronouns are she, her. How do you react? Pretend like you've known all along.
Oh.
Accept her for who she is. Cry because she knows more about her identity than you do. Use the Bible as your crutch for your hatred.
Oh my god.
I think if I was a suburban mom, I'd probably go with cry because she knows more about her than you do.
I mean, I would just accept. For me, I would just accept her for who she is.
I mean, I accept her for who she is too, but I'm thinking like real white woman shit, you know? I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, but what kind of suburban mom are you? Not like a generic suburban mom.
I guess, you know, this is why we're taking the quiz. We're just gonna figure it out.
Okay, next
I'm playing
question.
the fantasy.
You find your husband in the bath with the PTA director. What do you do? First option, use intel to blackmail your way to the PTA board. Blame the woman, forgive your husband. Get in the tub. Bring violence upon your husband.
I think if I was like feral, I would get in the tub. If I wanted it like a slow burn, I'd use the intel. Bringing violence upon your husband sounds really good, but I think I would be the use intel type bitch.
I would get in the tub, but I would kick the husband out.
That's what I thought. Oh my god, you're that suburban mom, like secret lesbian.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, we have narratives. Okay, next question. The kids just left for school. What do you do? Omegle strangers to feel appreciated. Damn. Do suburban moms really do that?
If they I mean, I could imagine if they have time.
Oh my god. Blow a couple G's at Michael's craft store. You know what? Docu photo shoot for Pogo's Instagram. Try to seduce the mailman again. I think I would be blow a couple G's at Michael's craft store.
Yeah. Or
I feel like you're a doggy photo shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna choose that. Okay. Next question. It's Saturday night and the kids have a babysitter. What are you doing? Options are getting crunk at book club, bumping holy buttons, cyberbullying the mailman's wife, or grinding on your man at the club.
What's bumping holy buttons?
I have no idea.
Is that like a sexual innuendo?
Bumping holy buttons.
Bumping
holy buttons.
I feel like it's not a sexual innuendo, but I also think it is.
It definitely can be a sexual innuendo.
I think I'm gonna grind on my man at the club.
I'll go to the book club.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, our results are in. Who did you get?
I got Jessica Jones.
No way, bitch, me too!
Okay, I guess we'll just read the description.
Yes.
You're patient and kind, a new mom that all the PTA moms try to sabotage, but you stay unbothered. You meditate and do yoga with your husband. You don't like living in a suburban neighborhood, so you take weekend trips to go camping or to travel to cool places.
Wait, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. I like that a lot. Next quiz. Which female anime icon are you? It's gonna be interesting. All right. Are you on it?
Yeah.
All right. First question. First of, where would you go? Tokyo, Brazil, Canada, or Paris? I'm going Tokyo.
I'm like debating between Tokyo and Paris.
Paris is really nice.
Yeah. Maybe
Never
I'll go
been.
to Paris.
Okay.
Okay, second. Where would you stay? The beach house, resort/hotel, Airbnb, or a friend's cabin?
Oh, like in the place that we picked?
Yeah.
Oh. I think
I
I would
guess.
stay in a resort or hotel.
I like cabins, but I think it's more...
In Paris?
Yeah, well, not in Paris, like in general. But I think it's more better to stay in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Or an
Realistically,
Airbnb.
yeah. Cabins are fun though. That was like one of my first choices, yeah. What would be the first thing you do? Go out to eat, swimming, Netflix and chill, hit the clubs. Go out to eat for me.
Obviously not swimming. Yeah, I would go out to eat.
Wait, BuzzFeed is so crazy. Like, how does this determine what kind of anime character you are?
I have no idea. Okay. After all that fun, what would you eat? Pizza? Sushi? The vegan option? Or all you can eat?
All you can eat.
Yeah, all you can eat.
Alright, next question. What is something new you would try? Bungee jumping, deep side diving, fire breathing class. Sleeping in for me is pretty new. Oh wow. Huh. Bungee jumping and deep sea diving sound really scary to me. And then fire breathing class doesn't sound appealing to me. So I think sleeping in for me is not new for me, but I would still do it.
I would choose either fire breathing class or sleeping in. But I hate, because for fire breathing, you have to, have gasoline or, some type of, I think, gasoline in your mouth, and you have to hold it. And I would hate to taste it, so...
Yeah. That doesn't sound appealing to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just sleep in.
Period.
Okay, if on tour, what would you see? Historical buildings, cool shops, food vendors, or some pretty cool caves?
Realistically, I would do cool shops and food vendors.
Mm-hmm.
But I think cool shops.
Cool shops. I would probably... Would you expect food vendors in Paris?
Huh. Let's just say they do have food vendors in
then
Paris.
I would go to a food vendor.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, what would you bring back? A rare souvenir, some cool pics, some yummy foods, soaps, and powders. Who the fuck is bringing back soap and powders? I want to say yummy foods, but you know how foods can because if you're traveling somewhere far, you can't really bring fresh food. You're just bringing back packaged food.
True.
And then rare souvenir. How would
What's considered rare?
Yeah. And yeah. I think I'd bring back a rare souvenir.
I'd probably bring food, most likely.
Who'd you get?
Merlin.
I also got Merlin.
Oh, wow.
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 Also, I think this quiz is kind of stupid because I just realized the caption says, "Are you Himiko, Toga, or Merlin?" So it was 2 options.
Well, that was... oh, well.
You want to do one more?
Sure.
All right. The next one is the next and the last quiz we are taking for today. This beginner European geography quiz will wait, what does it say? This European geography 101 quiz is only for A+ students.
Oh, we're gonna.
Alright, first question. Let's start off easy. What European country consists of a boot-shaped... Okay. Easy.
Yeah.
Wait, for this one, we can't tell each other's answers.
Okay. Which country does this flag belong to? Well, fuck.
Did
you get it right?
I don't know. I didn't pick anything yet. Oh, I got it wrong.
I got it right.
Fuck. Where will you find Stonehenge?
Oh. Oh, no.
No.
I knew it was... Oh my god, I'm stupid.
That was my second choice, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what is often referred to as the Emerald Isle?
Nice, I got it right.
I slipped. My finger slipped.
Nah, I think it's lit. What is the name of this landmark and where is it located? Oh my god. Where is this located? Oh, sick, I got it right.
Okay, what is the capital of Russia?
Nice. Copenhagen is in what European country?
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what other continent does Europe share landmass with?
Come on! Wait, I don't know.
Continent.
Continent. Yay!
Oh my god.
In which European city can you find Acropolis? Okay, I got it right.
What is Europe's longest river?
I have no idea.
I do not recognize any of this.
I don't either. I'm gonna guess.
I got it right.
In which European country would you find the fishing village of Rain?
Nice.
Damn.
Oh. Which of these countries is Europe's smallest by area? Huh?
Dude, I literally... The only one I recognize is Vatican City. Oh, and Monaco.
The fact that I recognize all of these, but...
Damn.
Okay.
Oh my god! Okay. At an altitude 3,798 meters, Gross Glockner is the highest point in which country? Bro. Alright, next question.
The Sagrada Familia is located in which city?
You bitches can't even spell Prague. This is looking very nice. Okay. What color is not on the flag of the United Kingdom?
Oh. Okay.
You
got it?
Yeah.
Which European city has more than 35,000 kilometers of dedicated cycle path?
Nice, I got it right. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Which of the following flags do not feature the color blue? Bitch. Oh boy.
Nice. Okay, and finally, where would you find the Spanish Steps?
Are you fucking kidding me? Shoot. All right, what did you score?
I got 10 out of 18.
Me too.
What the fuck?
Stop copying. It said you scored better than 7% of all other quiz takers. That makes me feel a little better.
7%.
Alright, y'all. Thank you for listening to podcast number 5 of Froggy and Small Bean. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day, have a good evening, have a good night.
And yeah.
Farewell.
Goodbye.